everybody, it's Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I am reviewing Song of the Deep. It was developed by Insomniac Games and published by Game Trust Games. If you've never heard of Game Trust Games, there's a reason because you've never heard of them. They are actually GameStop. GameStop actually went and published this game. So if you want a physical copy of the game, just go up to your local GameStop and it's only $15. It is a single-player Metroidvania style 2D side-scroller puzzle adventure game, which was a passion project by only 15 people at Insomniac. It's released on Microsoft Windows, the PS4, and the Xbox One. The actual release date for this game is supposed to be July 12th of 2016, basically tomorrow, but if you go to GameStop, you can pick it up a day early. The whole plot behind it is you control a 12-year-old girl named Marin who pretty much loves her father to death, who is a fisherman, and one day he does not come home from the sea. So she gets all sad and everything and has a vision that she sees her father trapped at the bottom of the ocean. So she builds her own submarine and some gear so she can head to the bottom of the ocean to find him. Now, throughout the game, the father had told her all kinds of stories and everything, and she thought that they were all not true. And as you progress through the game, you realize they were true. All the stories of like lost cities, monsters of the deep, and everything like that. Now, it's a fantastically well-designed game. The graphics are beautiful. It controls kind of floaty, but that kind of makes sense considering that you are underwater. You get upgrade system as you go along, similar to like a normal Metroid game. You either get the upgrades by finding them throughout the game world or by saving up enough tokens to actually trade with vendors, which are like a giant shelled crab that you can trade, and you get different abilities as you go through that allow you to progress deeper and deeper throughout the game. It's got a world map as you see there, and you can actually attack, but it's mostly puzzle based, and you'll actually have a lot of enemies you do have to fight. Now that leads down to one kind of problem with the game, is the fact that I don't know if the developers intentionally did this or maybe it was due to some time constraints, but near the end of the game there's several parts where you have to fight waves of enemies, especially with the last boss, which are kind of a pain in the ass and kind of cheap because they can kill you real fast. But other than that, that's really the only flaw that I have with this game. Now, the overall length of the game is only about 6 hours long. Now, that's not really bad considering the overall price of the game is only $15. I mean, hell, I played full price games that, full $64 fucking games that actually had less playtime than this. And it's a beautiful game. It's very touching story throughout it about you trying to find your father, and it's fully narrated by a woman as you go through. You'll notice as you play through it, it does have some slight difficulty spikes, but nothing really on the line other than the pain in the ass thing at the end, where they do, like I said, throw a lot of enemies at you, which I don't like. But other than that, I highly recommend this game. So if you have a chance to play it and you only have like $15, $20 that you want to spend, this is the game for you. It's a nice lighthearted romp. It's a decent puzzle game. It's got fantastic Metroidvania style design to it, as the progression system that you have to have different items in order to progress farther. The save feature is pretty nice as you go through. There's multiple save areas, so it's not like they're too far and in between, and the puzzles really aren't that difficult. But overall, it's a beautifully well done game, and for the overall price, it's definitely worth it. So my final score of this game is an 8.5 out of 10. It would have been higher, but the enemy waves near the end are a pain in the ass, and that's why I'm not giving it a higher score. I want to thank everybody for watching my videos. Hit that like button, hit that like button, and I wonder what reviews I'll come up with next.